Setting up my pattern, planning out a pattern depends on a lot of things. I'll plan it a little bit different if it's the first go around of the futurity or the second go around of the futurity, depending on what kind of horse I'm riding versus a finals. Sometimes it's not like you can really hold back in any go arounds anymore, but I'll have a tendency to be just a little bit more careful in the go-arounds and try and get through there without taking myself out of the reining if I feel like I'm doing enough, because you don't have to mark a 228 or a 230 to make the finals. You have to, a 222, 223, 224 is going to get you in there. So I'll try and make sure I don't take myself out of it. And then in the finals, you hang it out on every maneuver as far as you can hang it out on that particular horse. That said, a lot of it has to do with the horse I'm riding. If I have a horse that is bigger in one maneuver than the other, I try to plan on that, and I try to show off what he's good at and try to not show him what he's not good at. Try and use the maximum of every maneuver of my horse. And I've seen often in our industry where somebody's out there showing and they try to go +1 a turn, and they don't have a +1 turner, and they end up with a 0.5 point penalty, and it can keep them out of a finals or keep them from winning a big check in the finals. I would say that's the biggest thing, is just go out, get the maximum out of your horse that you can get every time, and not overshow. I mean, that's the biggest thing. It's just not overshow. And for me too, I'll look at the arena. I'll take the arena into consideration, because if the arena is too small for me to +1 a circle in anyway, then I'll back off and make sure I just try to get that solid half in that maneuver and not take away from another maneuver because I kind of overshowed in that maneuver. Same thing with the ground. If the ground is super slick or super tough or whatever the case may be, if it won't support your horse running and down and stopping on one, then I'll back them off and make sure I get that solid half and get rolled back clean. That's the biggest thing for me, is stay out of the penalty box, make sure everything is crisp and clear, and don't leave the judges guessing. I mean, try to make every maneuver, in your fast to small, slow circles, make enough of a difference so they have to give you the half, and try to make every maneuver in the plus if you've got it.